Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Mindful Movement with AARP Alabama. I'm your host, Judy Mannings, and today's workout session is with health educator Jerri Haslem. Folks, we want to remind you that AARP is empowering people to choose how they live as they age. AARP is a nonpartisan 501c4 organization with more than 420,000 members in Alabama. AARP's role is to advocate for those 50 plus and their families. We are committed to continuing our virtual programming. Mindful Movement allows you to keep moving in the safety of your home. Good morning, Jerri. What are we working on today?
Good morning, Judy. We are going to be in this chair, but we are moving. I've got weights, and guess what? We're sitting down, but we're still moving.
Well, movement is the most important thing, and I feel confident you're going to make sure we move using this chair. So remember, before you begin any exercise routine, you should consult with your physician to make sure that it's safe to participate. All right, Jerri, let's get started.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. Today, we are ready to move even in the chair. You know how I feel about it. If you're sitting down, if you have meetings, that's not going to stop us. So what I'm going to ask you to do is to make sure that if you're in a chair with wheels on it, you make sure that you got that secure, okay? We're going to start with our feet. We're going to take them out to the match the legs of the chair, so to speak, okay? Right here, I want you to sit up nice and tall, and I'm going to have my legs and my heels to match the chair, and I'm simply going to start with calf raises, just rolling those heels up. And I'm not going to pop them up. I'm literally just rolling, getting those calves warmed up. You know, I need a smile as well. Come on, let's roll it up. I don't know if you heard that, a little bit of a crackling pop, so to speak, and it's fine. Trust me. I want 3 more. Let's roll them up. Let's go. It's 3, 2, and 1. Just rolling those heels up. Now what we're going to do is bring our legs together. And right here, I'm going to take my heel, bring it up, and I'm just going to lean over in the chair, giving myself a little bit of a stretch right there, and bring that body up. Let's go a little bit deeper. And if you will, I want you to try to place your hand on top of that shoe. You don't have to. This is just an option, okay? Leaning a little bit more into that stretch and then rolling it up, okay? Let's change it out. Let's take the heel up. And when we take the heel up, the foot is out just a little bit. We're just going to lean over. You can feel that in that stretch, just a little bit of a lean, leaning over. Where's my smile? You know I believe in that. Bring it up. Let's go a little deeper in that stretch, okay, guys? Let's lean over, and if you can, I want you to place your hand on top of that foot. Just put it right there, giving yourself even more of a stretch when you do that, okay? Remove that hand and roll up, okay? Right here, if you're comfortable, I'm going to ask you to take your leg and just cross it over. This may not feel good for everyone. Your hips may be tight when you do that. You may just have to cross it at your ankle. That is fine. But if you can, I want you to place that heel and just lift it, just literally cross it over. And when you do that, you're going to feel that stretch opening up. And when you do that, lean over. I promise you, every time I do this, I can feel it. Not sometimes, every time. This is amazing, and you feel it. It's just a little move, but oh my goodness, such a difference every time I do it. If I'm laying on the floor, if I'm sitting in a chair, I can feel this. Definitely, for sure. Bring it up. How was that? Let's try to lean a little bit further into that stretch. These things are so good for you if you're sitting. Sometimes we sit a lot. I want to make sure we're getting that body moving still while we're in that chair, and bring it up. Okay, right here, I'm going to put that foot flat on the floor. One side may be a little bit more comfortable. It may actually feel sticky. I always say that. It's like, oh my goodness, I can feel that when I move it. Okay, you're going to put that foot up. Just cross it over again. One side may be a little bit more flexible. Lean into it. I know, lean into it. Give me that stretch. Sometimes it's like, oh my goodness, is this supposed to burn like this? It's just a little move. Always good for us. No pain, just a little discomfort. Bring it up, okay? I'm going to stretch a little bit more into that, leaning over, taking my upper body and just bringing it toward that foot. It's like a figure four, but you're sitting in a chair when you do it. Sometimes people are laying on their back. This figure four, it never goes out of style. Never. Always feeling it. There we go, and bring it up, okay? Put that foot on the floor. We're going to simply take these legs, give them a little bit of a move. I'm going to bring that leg up and place it on the floor. When I do this, I'm not going to touch the floor, okay? I'm just using my hip to bring it up and down. The foot is there for the ride, so it's a lift, okay? It's 4, 3, 2, 1, and put it down. Let's change out, opposite leg. Let's go. Lift it up and down. When you lift it, you're lifting it from the hip. Your foot, it looks like it's doing the work. It's not. It's this hip. So when you lift it, give me 4 of them right here. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and put it down, okay? I'm going to slide off my chair just a little bit, but not slide off, just come up. I'm like middle waisted chair right here. I'm going to sit up nice and tall. And when I do that, engage my abs. I'm leaning back and I'm lifting up. When I do that, it's all abdominals. A lot of times if we're on the floor, sometimes we don't like to get on the floor. If we're doing sit-ups, if we're doing planks, you can work those abdominals from the chair. So here I'm leaning back and coming up. I have a back on this chair. If you can see it, I've got a back to it, but I'm not utilizing that back. I'm using my back to fully engage, zip up those abs, lean back and come up. I can place my hands in my lap. I can take my hands across my chest, lean back and come up. And when I do this, it's flat. I'm not curving. I'm not slumping. I'm sitting there nice and tall, zipping up those abs, going back and coming up, engaging that core when I do that. Let's do 4 of those, just waking up that core, okay? Let's go back and bring it up. Lean back. Do not hold your breath, okay? Make sure you're not holding your breath. Leaning back. And I want one more. Lean back. A slight move. You're leaning back, engaging those abs, and come up, okay? Now I'm going to grab these weights. You know, I always tell you, if you don't have weights, guess what? It doesn't matter if you have weights, if you don't, if you have canned goods, if you have a bottle of water, whatever you have, it's okay. We're going to use these weights even from sitting in the chair. I'm not going to rest on my chair, not going to do this. I'm going to sit up nice and tall, and I'm going to actually use these weights while we're just sitting in the chair. Let's start with a small move. Let's turn our elbows out. We're not going to roll our wrists. They're going to be straight right here. We're just going to bring it up and down, okay? I have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want to bring a little bit of awareness to you when I say don't roll your wrist. Sometimes people will do this. And, you know, I don't care if you do one correctly versus just swinging those weights. I really want you to make sure that you're working that body part. So that bicep and that tricep are working because the wrists are still, okay? You're not rolling, so it's not this. They're still, and you're simply bringing it in, engaging it in, okay? Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's take these arms out in front of us and just hold it. Relax those shoulders. Just hold it. Relax your shoulders. Thank you. Relax them and put the weights down. When I say relax those shoulders, I don't want that arm up high. I want to protect that rotator cuff. The arms are just out in front of you, and actually they're kind of low, okay? And bring it down. You don't have to use an enormous amount of weight. This small weight will give you what you're needing when we do those moves, okay? So let's try some hammer curls where instead of turning it out, it's straight in front of us, and we're just gonna bring it up and down, just squeezing it up and down. Again, keeping those wrists straight. I want 4 more. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's go from here to above our heads and then back down. And let's count that, not swing it. And I am aware that sometimes you may not be able to take your arms above your head. You may have had some type of shoulder injury or something in the past. You're so much smarter than me when it comes to your body. I know some things, but your body, it knows. So if you can't take those arms above your head, that's fine. When we go here, 1, 2, you can just go out, okay, and bring it back down. If you're comfortable going out or if you're comfortable going up. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay? Or 1, 2, 3, and 4. Either way is perfect, okay? Let's do it. Let's go for 8 moves like this, okay? Where's my smile? That back is straight, you're engaged, shoulders are relaxed. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2, 2, 3, and 4. 3, 3, 3, and 4. 4, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 2, 3, and 4. 6, 2, 3, and 4. 7, 2, 3, and 4. And 8, 2, 3, and 4. How did that feel? Okay, when you took your arms above your head or you took your arms out in front of you, working that entire arm when you do that, bringing it up, not swinging it, taking it out, bringing it back in and down. The entire move, making it count for you, working the entire arm, okay? How about if we do 8 more? Do you mind? I know I say that and then I'm like, do you mind, please? This set we'll do just straight out in front of us, okay? Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, and 4. 3, take it out. That's it. 4, take it out. We're almost there. Come on. 5, take it out. 6, out in front of you. 7, straight out in front. One more. 8, straight out in front and down. How about that? Okay? Working those arms. I'm going to take these weights and I'm going to place them down. I'm going to show you a move that we're going to do. Now we can do this move with weights. We can do this move without weights. I always want you to feel comfortable either way. So what we're going to do, arms are out. We're just going to go right over left, left over right. So taking those arms, right over left, left over right. Come on. It's a little resistance. Right over left, left over right. Resist it. Come on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we did that without the weights. I'm going to challenge you. I know what's wrong with me today, challenging people, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to pick up these weights and I'm going to actually do that move with the weights. But again, you never have to do this with the weights. And that's what I want you to get comfortable with. I want you to get comfortable with the weights, but I want you to feel that same comfort level without the weights. Because when you do things, what they say isometrically, when you're working your body against your body, giving it some resistance. And, you know, a lot of times people are like, oh, I'm afraid of weights. They can be intimidating, but they are so powerful. Just a little bit amount of weight can go a long way, okay? So we're going to try that with some weights. Ready? Where's my smile? I know. She got to have that, if nothing else. Let's go. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Keep those weights. Relax those shoulders. Come on, cross it over. Right over left. Left over right. Give me a smile after in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. How about that? Okay. Now I'm going to simply put one weight down and I'm going to serve the platter and take it hammer. So it's, at first the palm is up and then the palm would be facing the other palm. So it's out straight and then turn it, okay? Take it out, okay? Think about your arm extending from that body. It's 4, 3, work that arm, 2, and 1. There you go. Sometimes I count incorrectly and y'all remind me of that. One day I don't know, I skipped the whole digit. It's okay. If we do it, we'll make up for it, okay? Let's go, other side. Take it out. Okay, so it's like a platter and then it's a hammer. Out, turning it. So palm is up and then palm face in. Out and in. I want 4 more. 4, 3, 2, one more for me, one more. Excellent, okay? Now, I want you to take the weight right here, okay? I got the ends of the weight. Right here, I think I want you to row and row, okay? So we're gonna take it down and scoop it, okay? So almost like we got our own little canoe, our own little paddle boat, but we're gonna hold on to the ends of the weight when we do that. So it's from side to side, working that shoulder and that arm. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Our own little canoe, our own little paddle oar, and we're doing that, okay? Now, let's say if we took the weight out, bring it in. Taking it out and bringing it in. You're just holding on to the ends of it, okay? Give me 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's go side to side with that. Just a little bit more resistance with it. You're scooping it. It's like a scoop. It's like you're digging that paddle in really deep in the water. Okay, 4 more. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. And when we do that, not only are we including our arm, we're including our shoulder. Now, understand that sometimes shoulders may not be your friend, be it an injury or something has happened. And in that case, you're just keeping it low, but still working that arm when you do that, okay? Let's grab the other weight. I know, today, hey, it's all about these weights today. So right here, let's think about the backs of our arm, okay? I'm gonna lean over just a little bit. I got the elbows here, and I'm simply going to take it straight down and back, okay? It's straight down and back. It's almost like I'm taking it to the outside of the chair, almost like that paddle that we were doing, but it's just straight back, okay? Taking it back. I'm leaning over, I'm looking down, and I'm taking it back. I want 4 of them. 4, 3, 2, and 1, okay? All of these moves that we're doing, we're sitting in the chair, but the reality of it is we could be standing up doing these moves, but sometimes you may only have 5 minutes, you may have meetings back to back. So how can you get in some type of movement, upper body, lower body, to make sure that, hey, although you're sitting, you're not just going to be complacent, okay? So let's take these arms and put them with our legs. Let's see about that. So remember how we brought the leg up and down? How about if we alternate that with the weights? So you can place one of the weights on the floor, and we're gonna go with opposite arm, opposite leg, okay? So both of them. So you know how we lift the leg at first? Remember we started with just the hip. So when we start with this leg, lifting it up, I'm gonna give you the option of taking the opposite arm out. So it's a lift, it's a lift, it's a lift. There you go. Take it up. Abs are in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Working that body, both sides. Going to challenge your balance just a little bit as well, okay? So let's go to the other side right here, okay? Ready? Where's my smile? Remember, you're lifting from the hip. The foot comes up, but the hip is doing the work. And you're going to take the arm straight out, okay? Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bring it down, okay? Now, suppose we do just a little bit more with our arms and then just a little bit more with our abs, if that's okay with you. I hope so, okay? So right here, you know how we leaned back when we first did this? How about if we lean back and we hold the weights? So we're gonna lean back. We're still gonna engage our abs. We're not gonna hold our breath. We can bring it up a little bit higher, lean back, and we can even challenge ourselves and take it across our chest, lean back and come up, okay? Whatever level that's comfortable for you, or even if you don't have weight, but understanding upper body and lower body, upper body and lower body, working that entire abdominal, okay? So let's take these weights up and let's cross them. Let's do 4 right here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's put the weights down, okay? Now, we work that upper body, but what if we hold on to the chair? And right here, if we lean back in that chair and bring our feet up just a little bit, I know, just a little bit, and bring them down. That is going to give your abdominals a workout. And you know, if you're not comfortable getting on the floor to do abs, holding on to that chair, leaning back, you don't have to raise your feet, but if you choose to, hold those legs up. There we go, leaning back and bring it down. When you do that, really engage in those abs when we do it. So that's why I want you to know, if you're in the chair, it doesn't matter. Lower body, abdominals, upper body, all of those things can be utilized. And what I always ask of you is, hey, if you only have 10 minutes, that's fine. If you only have 5, if you have 10 minutes and you want to stack that throughout the day, if you say, you know what, I've got 10 minutes before my next meeting, guess what? No weights at all. Move your body in that chair. You can stand up, you can sit down, but you can move that body. I hope you got some comfort in moving, even in the chair with me this morning. I absolutely love it. I've enjoyed it so much. So it's Tuesday and you know we move. Remember that. Judy, come on back. I hope you were moving as well.
Yes, Jerri. Hello. Yes, yes, I most certainly was. It's always a pleasure to move on Tuesday with you. You always come up with some very informative and really and truly good workouts each Tuesday that we're together. So I want to again thank you for carrying us through this invigorating chair exercise this morning. And I want to thank you, AARP members, for your participation. We've dropped a survey into the chat box. Make sure and figure it out. And in the meantime, remember, you can join Mindful Movement each Tuesday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Have a great Tuesday. Bye.